Hey guys, welcome to our channel Civil Tech. So today we are going to learn seismic analysis and design of a building. So in the previous modules we have learned about the dead load, live load and wind load applications. So today let's start with seismic analysis. First of all, unlock the model. Then go to define and we'll need to define the load patterns. So click on load patterns. Here add the load as seismic. Then in the type select the seismic and in the auto-lateral load, select the IS 1893-2002. Now click on Add New Load. After adding the load, we need to modify it. So click on Modify Lateral. Here, we need to specify the direction and eccentricity. Since we are not mentioning any eccentricity, uncheck the remaining boxes. If you are going to add the eccentricity, then you can change these values as per your design and location of the building. Next, let the story range options be as it is. Now we'll check the seismic zone factor Z. So for this, we need to refer the page number 5 of IS 1893. Here on the page 5, you will see the map representing the seismic zones. So our building is in Nasik, so it comes under the zone 3. So for zone 3, the value is 0.6. Next, the site type. For the site type, refer the figure number 2 of the IS 893. Here you will see three types. Let's consider for our case it is type 2, that is the medium soil. So for medium soil, we'll need to select the type 2. Next is the importance factor. The importance factor is mentioned in the table number 6 of IS 893. Here our building is, let's consider it as residential. So for residential it is 1. So we'll continue with 1. In the time period, click on the program calculated. So the program automatically will calculate this value. And next is the response reduction factor. For response reduction factor, refer to the page number, table number 7 in the IS 1893. In this table, you will see that our building belongs to the category of ordinary reinforced moment resisting frame, that is OMRF. For this, the response reduction factor comes out to be 3. So click on 3. Now click on OK. Again click on OK. So now we are done with defining the seismic load. Now click on load combination in the define menu. Here check that the various load combinations have been designed, that is for dead, live and seismic. If if you don't see these values, then click on add default design combos and select concrete frame design. So now we are done with defining the various loads in our building. And I'd like to tell you one thing, that seismic loads are not defined for a special element. It is for the whole structure. So we don't need to select any special element for defining this load. So now let's analyze the structure. While analyzing, select the option as set load cases to run. Here you will see that we have a wind load also in this table, but we are going to run the analysis only for seismic, dead, live and model. So select the wind load and click on run do not run case. So here you will see that wind load is not going to run in this analysis. So click on run now. It will take a few minutes to run the analysis. So here you can see the analysis result in the 3D section. You can see the various values of displacement of each and every member. Now that we are done with the analysis, let's go for design. Click on design, go to concrete frame design. First, click on view revise preference. Here see that you have selected the valid IS code, that is IS 456-2000. Click on OK. Next, go to design, again concrete frame design and click on start design check. It will take a few minutes to check the design. Now you can see the value, the design has been completed. You can see the design of each and every member by just right clicking on it. Here you will see the various steel, that is on the top side, on the bottom side and in the shear steel. Click on details to view the detailed report of each and every member. Here you can see the steel required for the various design. Here it is the top steel and the bottom steel. Also, you can check the shear values, that is the shear steel. In this way, you can complete your analysis and design of the seismic model. Now, you can also check the values of the bending moment and shear forces for this. For this, click on Display Frame Pier Spandrel Link Forces. Here, you need to define what you will want to check. So, in case of moment, click on Moment, Apply, and click on OK. So here, you can see each and every bending moment diagram of the members of the building. Just click on it so you can see the various values. You can slide through this and check for the respective values. In this way, you can check the entire section according to your need. Now, the last step is to check whether the design is successful. For this, click on Design, Concrete Frame Design, and go to Verify All Members Passed. Here, we get the notification that all the concrete members have been passed. So, we have successfully completed design here. That's all for the day. We are done with analysis of this building. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe our channel.